Hello, my name's Mick Neal and I'm the superintendent in the Barnsley Methodist Circuit. And I'm with Michael and Heather, who are members of our circuit leadership team, as we have a few short conversations as we review our circuit mission plan. The headings of our mission plan are taken from the themes of our calling, and this fourth short conversation is about evangelism. The circuit has committed that we will provide opportunities for people on the fringes of the church to explore spirituality, faith, and discipleship, that we will engage wider audiences through social media, and that we will support engagement with missing generations, for example, children and young people, working age adults, men, and culturally diverse communities. It's a huge task to take on evangelism in today's world, but we just want to share some thoughts about the things that we've been doing in the circuit in this last 12 months.
Evangelism can be quite a scary word. People think they have to understand Christianity completely and have it all nailed down before they can go to talk to anybody about, their faith in God. And I think what we're trying to do is explain and show people that it's part of your life and your conversation, and that evangelism only starts when we meet people. And so we've been working a lot on building bridges and opening up opportunities to bring people who wouldn't necessarily want to sit in a church service into our circle of friendship.
Yes, through coffee mornings. I mean, most chapels, I think, have coffee mornings at some time or other, don't they? Even if some of them are actually in the afternoon. And friendship groups, fellowship groups, lots of activities like that, which we almost take for granted as being bread and butter stuff, but actually serve a really useful, positive purpose.
And I think during the year we've also had the opportunity to explore different ways of using some of our buildings, or of people moving out of buildings and into new ways of worshipping. So that our friends in Pogmore are now meeting regularly in the local pub. But in our building in Shafton, we now host a boxing club and a food project, both of them seeking to serve the local community, and both of them with opportunities for us to develop our church links. In Hoyland and Birdwell, we've specifically appointed a link worker, a community link worker, using the funds from the sale of the old Hoyland building, which has given that congregation the opportunity to develop those links more effectively, which already is showing some very positive outcomes.
And our new deacon, Alison Macaulay, will be on the circuit very shortly. That project that we, I think, already talked about, with a very different role from what perhaps we've had in the past. We've got a group working ready to prepare for when she arrives and working with her when she is here. And that's a really exciting prospect over the next 5 years that Alison will be able to work across the whole circuit, helping us to develop our discipleship and evangelism.
And we've talked of missing generations. We've got quite a lot of, I know in the Northeast, a lot of going into old folks' homes, and meeting the needs of people in those places, that from the very youngest to the very oldest, we still have a story to tell of God's love for everyone.
Yes. And I think that's reflected in the quarterly ladies' lunches that have grown and continue to grow and attract an audience of people inside and outside the church, and also the work that has developed in the last 18 months among children and young people that we already spoke about, that is giving them the opportunity to explore their issues of faith and their responsibilities in discipleship.
And we're trying to improve our use of social media, which appeals to perhaps people within society who may not normally be quite so open to what churches are doing, but social media, we know, reaches all sorts of corners of society. And that's, I think, we will continue to improve what we do there. This is perhaps one example, this conversation, and that we hope that we reach more people, more diverse people by that means.
Thank you. So we've had the opportunity to discuss all our 4 themes. Our final short film will be a brief conversation about what we hope we will be able to do and achieve in the coming 12 months.